Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another new makeup products video. This one is going to be featuring the new Morphe foundation, and this one is in collaboration with MakeupShayla. That is her name here on YouTube as well as on Instagram, and this is the Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation as well as the Melt Cosmetics Cream Contour Stack. We also have some Juvia's Place to try out. We have some concealer from Giorgio Armani. So we have a lot of new things to try out. So make sure you just keep on watching if you would like to know how these products work. Okay, so to start off, we're going to be using the Rare Beauty Foundation Primer. This is the illuminating one. This is my first time trying this out. So we are going to test this out. And we're just going to apply this all over the skin like we normally would. The center of the face, the cheeks, the T-zone, all of the above. All right, so I do like how this foundation made the skin look. It definitely has the luminous pearl feel to it, well, look to it. Yes, but it doesn't feel like super, I don't want to say hydrating, but it's not like hydrating. It definitely still feels like some type of matteness to the skin. It's not like the greasy, that's what I should say. It's not like a greasy primer as far as illuminating the skin. Okay, so that is the primer. Now let's move on to the foundation. So for our foundation, we're going to be using the new Morphe Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. This one is a medium to full coverage, and the color that I got was Filter Deep 34. And let's see what the packaging looks like. All right, so this is what the packaging looks like. It is in a glass bottle. As you can see, super matte, very pretty packaging. Yes, so hopefully this is a good color. It does come with a pump. That's definitely a good thing. And the claims on this, let's see. This long-wear, oil-free, natural finish foundation hydrates the skin and blurs imperfections for the ultimate soft focus look. It is infused with hyaluronic acid, which is a skin smoothing moisture booster, vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant, and a glycerin and hydrator for healthy looking glow. All right, let's try this out. I'm excited. Okay, so one layer definitely gives you medium coverage. This is a little deeper than me, which, you know, I'm not mad about. I do prefer to go a little bit deeper, but I could do one shade down and be good. That shade actually was sold out, so that's the reason I got this one. Nonetheless, it's still medium coverage on the skin and it still looks good. I'm gonna go in with one more layer just to see how it builds. Definitely medium coverage because it did not cover my beauty mark. But I do like this way, the way the brush is making it look and blending it out. And you don't have to move very quickly with this. So that is something that I do like. It gives you a little bit of time to work with it without it going completely matte. Bring this down just a little. Okay. I really do like this brush though. Okay, so I think this is all I'm gonna do as far as layers. Yeah, we need to go one shade down, which I might have to go to another Ulta tomorrow to get, depending on how this wears. Oh, so for concealers, I have two different concealers. I have the Giorgio Armani that we're gonna try, and this is the Luminous Silk in number 7.5. And just a little bit underneath the eyes. This is a more hydrating concealer, and it's too light. So because it's too light, we are going to mix this with another concealer that I have because this is way too light and I look crazy right now. We're going to mix it in with the L'Oreal True Match New Concealer, Eye Cream, and a concealer. So we're just going to mix this because this is way too light, to give it some more goldenness to it. Alright, we're going to take my favorite sponge of life, which is the e.l.f., and blend it. So these two blended out nice together. However, they are very light. Coverage. So I'm going to build the coverage underneath my eyes because that one was very light to medium coverage. Not even medium, very light coverage. So I'm just going to go in and build it up. So I just mix the concealers again. I mainly use the L'Oreal one. And the middle of the forehead is pretty okay. Here. And the chin is, there we go. Alright. All right, so that looks really, really good. The foundation and the concealer blended out really good. So next we're going to go into the cream contouring stack from Sky Jordan. All right, so that blends it out really, really well. Next, we're going to go into the Melt Cosmetics Cream Contour Stack. We'll be starting off with the neutral blend and then deepen up if need be with the dark. And then we're going to use a Jacqueline Hill times Morphe JH08 brush to blend this in. So, oh well, you know what? Sculpt the face. Let's see. So we might need to go into the darker one. We probably could use this on the nose, but for everywhere else, like such. Go back to the tip and blend out your forehead. Bring some more light back into here. All right. We're going to set the face, and for the face, we're going to be using the Mercier's Translucent Honey Setting Powder. Alright, so we have the face somewhat complete. We're going to zoom into the eyes and get the eyes done. For the eyes, we're going to leave the powder baking slightly. I'm going to dust off my nose just because I don't need a harsh contour right here. Okay, so we're going to dust off the nose. But for the palette, we're going to be using the Juvia's Place Nomad Palette. And we are going to just go ahead and start with the eyes. Love the colors, super pretty, very, very fall. All right, so we're gonna start off with this yellow color right here and blend this all in the crease. Okay, so after that, we're gonna go into this very Marsh's doo-doo green type of color and blend this all over the eyelid and into the crease. So just blend in the crease first to build this color up. So I'm just gonna switch brushes and I'm gonna go into the MAC 227 and pack that color on some more in the crease. All right, so we're gonna go in with the olive green color again, and we're gonna run this along the bottom lash line and really blow it out. Gonna go in with the dark chocolate color, super dark, and go a little bit closer to the lash line and buff it in. So just to deepen it up just a little. Okay. Then we're going to pack on that olive color all over the lid. Alright, so I'm not quite sure what I want to do with the rest of the eyes. So what we're going to do is move back to the face, and I'm going to dust off this powder and stuff. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and bronze the skin up, and we're going to use this coffee bronzer in Mocha from I Heart Revolution, which looks like this. Let's see. Ooh, no. This is gray. Okay, let's see something. Man, don't know about these. Okay, let's mist this face real quick because I don't know how I feel about this right now. Alright, let's go in with a little bit of blush. So for blush, we're going to use the e.l.f. blush in, crap, I forgot what this one was called. Always Spicy. Let's put a little blush on the cheeks. It's very pigmented, so let's tap off. Okay, that is blush. For highlight, we're going to use this new highlighter to me from Milani, and this is in the color 140 Double Shot. I think that's the name of it. We're going to use a big fluffy brush, and this is the MAC 135. We're going to start off with the darker golden side, and then if need be, we'll go in with the lighter one. Well, first, you know what, we're going to do a little bit of the gold in the inner corner. And then let's mist it. And then apply it here and right here. So for lashes, we're going to be using the ones by Lash Barb Cosmetics, and we're going to be using the Mini Nunu, which look like this. It's the style right here. We're going to go in with the BFF4 lip liner by ColourPop while the lashes are drying. MAC Honey Love. Anastasia Gilded Lip Gloss. Alright, so this is the completed look. I'm going to zoom you guys out so we can chat about the products that we used today. Let's zoom it on out. Alright, so let's go over the products that we used today. Starting off with the Rare Beauty Foundation Primer. This is the Illuminating one. This one, actually, it felt okay on the skin. When you blend it out, it is definitely very luminous, luminizing. However, I don't feel like it's like that dewy primer where it's very like the Becca, not the Becca, who has like, oh no, it is the Becca where it's like a dewy-ish type of feel illuminator. This one dries down very, very fast. So if you're looking for something that's hydrating, I don't feel like this is hydrating. I feel like it definitely is more just an illuminizer, and that is it. Yeah, so if you're looking for hydration, I don't feel like this gives it at all. I just feel like it gives a nice natural luminous finish to the skin. Would I reach for it again? Probably just to get it used up, but not because I'm in love with it. It's just okay. Yeah, you might like this if you're dry. I mean, if you're oily and you're just looking for something to kind of give you like that backlight type of filter type of drop to your foundation, you might really like this. But if you're dry, I don't know how much you would really care for it, because it doesn't really, I don't feel like it nourishes the skin very well. Ooh, glue sticking. All right, so now to the foundation by Morphe. This foundation is a nice foundation. It is definitely a soft matte finish. A little bit does give you a medium coverage. You can build it up to full. It definitely is a soft matte finish. I can definitely come down a shade in this one. This is definitely a little too dark, but the one that I was thinking I was sold out. The one that I think that I am was sold out, so I had to settle for that one. However, I mean, it's not bad, it's just a little too dark. The finish is definitely soft matte. I don't feel like you need to set this with the powder, especially if you're dry, because it will probably dry you out a little bit more than you need. So yes, this is a nice foundation. The shade range is a good shade range. Congrats to Shayla and Morphe on the collab and getting rid of Jeffree Star. But anyways, yes, this is definitely a nice foundation. I do recommend it if you're looking for medium to full. That is affordable. You can also use your coupon if you get this at Ulta. You can use like whatever coupons you have. They do apply to this, as well as if you have points. So that is a plus. Good foundation, medium to full. And it does look very pretty on the skin. I think it would be extremely pretty if you just do this by itself one day and just like mascara and go, because it's so skin-like. I think it'd look very, 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 very pretty. As far as concealers go, today we use the Luminous Silk Concealer by Giorgio Armani, and then I mixed it with the L'Oreal True Match. This concealer from Giorgio Armani is definitely very lightweight. So it is definitely a sheer concealer. If you're looking for coverage, this is not really it. If you're looking for just like a wash of color, this is it. So if you have very minimal flaws, and you're not really trying to cover up too many blemishes and you just want to even out the skin tone, this will be something that is very pretty on the skin. But if you're looking for coverage because you have dark circles or XYZ, this is not going to be the one step stop. You're definitely going to want to color correct and then go in with this. And if you're using this for spot concealing, you'll probably love it. But if you're like a medium full type of girl where you like a lot of coverage, you just want that type of look, that is not it. That is definitely going to be more skin-like. So just be mindful of that when going into that concealer if you wanted to purchase it. It's not going to give you full coverage. It's definitely going to give you light, maybe medium type of coverage. As far as the L'Oreal Correct Cream Concealer, eye cream concealer, this was okay. It definitely gives you more coverage than the Giorgio Armani that we tried. However, it is not anywhere near a full coverage concealer as well. So you want to make sure that if you are trying to use this one, this is not going to be a full coverage look for you on this particular day. This is specifically for somebody that wants very light coverage, just a wash. You don't have a lot of blemishes. You just kind of want to even out your skin tone. That is going to be for you, that concealer. Would I repurchase either one of these again? Probably not. The reason being is because I have other concealers that I like way more, especially for like the light type of coverage. I feel like you can sheer out any concealer that you use, especially with a moisturizer or with an eye cream. Just go in and thin it out, especially if it has more coverage. You can manipulate a concealer. So these I wouldn't really repurchase again. So yeah, womp womp, sorry. As far as the Melt Cosmetics cream stack, the contour cream stack, this was okay. I feel like the color, what color was this? The neutral blend. This one right here, I feel like this one blended out darker than it went in on the skin. So definitely start out with a little bit blended out, because I feel like it got deeper once it was on the skin. Yes, it was pretty, it was okay. However, I feel like you can achieve these cream contour looks with foundation sticks. So yeah, I don't necessarily think I would buy these again, especially if I'm a working artist, because this is not even enough product for me to do whatever I would need to do. Yeah, I would rather invest in the black opal foundation sticks that I showed you last. I would rather invest in those opposed to these. I love Melt, however, yeah, no, I wouldn't repurchase those again. The concept was dope, but not worth it. As far as bronzer from Makeup Revolution, I did not like this. I feel like it turned me gray on my forehead. It just is not flattering by any means. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, no, definitely a pass. I would say, if I had to say, would I get this or invest my money in a $40 bronzer, definitely invest in the $40 bronzer, because this ain't it, girl. Not it. Don't do it to yourself. Next thing we used was the Milani Highlighter, and I did like this. This is a very pretty highlighter. The one thing that I will say is I think Milani, they do okay with highlighters. I don't think they do the best with highlighters. They are very pretty, but there are other highlighters that I like better. The concept is nice though for the split pans, but I like other more affordable highlighters way better than I like this one. So, I mean, it was pretty for the look, but there are other alternatives that are more affordable than this. So, yes, I'm sorry. These are a lot of like fails. Okay. Next will be the Nomad palette from Juvia's Place. This is definitely a very pretty palette for fall. I really did like this. I really do like this. The colors blend out very well. I really love this olive color. I like that yellow color, and I like this orange color right here. I feel like these are super pretty colors, and then you get a lot of bang for your buck as far as pigmentation goes. So yes, I really do like this palette. It's definitely a really good palette. I would definitely invest in this one if you're looking for a good fall palette or just warm type of colors and feels. So yes, this is a go for me. I would definitely repurchase this again. What else? Lashes, of course, you know the lashes from Lash Barb I always love. I have a video that I featured them in. I will link it above. As far as blush, the blush that we used from e.l.f. was the Always Spicy blush. This one, a little bit of the pigment goes a very long way. It's not as dark as it looks when you apply it to the skin as it does in the pan. Like, you can't really see it there, but it is very pretty. Let's do it on this side too. It's very, very pretty. You can't really see it. It's up here, but it does give a nice wash of color to the skin. So don't be scared of it if you see it in the pan. It definitely is more aggressive in the pan than on the face. So I would repurchase this again if need be. Of course, the Laura Mercier honey powder. I love that powder. I love Laura Mercier when it comes to setting powders. I really love the Laura Mercier. So that's definitely a plus. As far as lips, the ColourPop lip liners, I thought the BFF was going to be a little bit deeper, the BFF number 4, but I feel like Chestnut is just the same from MAC, but this is a cheaper alternative. However, I don't feel like this might dry down and set. I feel like you can blend it out very easy. So yeah, I don't even know if these claim to be that. So yeah, they don't. So I'm not even going to put that claim on there. But however, I do feel like if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to the Chestnut lip liners, the NARS lip liners, the KVD lip liners, the Charlotte Tilbury has a really good liner, then ColourPop is definitely the way to go. If you're trying to get your kit or your makeup game started, ColourPop is definitely the way to go when it comes to products, especially lip liners and shadows and stuff like that. So that was definitely a good one. Of course, I love my MAC Honey Love. I like all MAC lipsticks. And then the Anastasia Gilded Lip Gloss. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think I am. So that was all of the thoughts, all of my thoughts. That was all of the products that we went and used today. The main star of the show today was the Morphe foundation. It definitely was a very pretty foundation. I do need to go down a shade. This will probably be my summer shade. So I'm going to go back and get a lighter shade, the one that I think that I am, but it was not on display. Well, it was sold out. So I'm going to go back and grab my correct shade. However, it is worth going back to get my correct shade. So that is definitely a plus. Definitely go check this out at your Ultas. I think you would definitely like it, whether you are dry or oily, because it is a soft matte. Everybody and anybody can wear it. So that was my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.